The coroner deciding on whether to allow files the PSNI are trying to hide to be submitted for the inquest has upheld the PSNI's application to withhold the information in a sickening blow to the family of Noah Donohoe. High Court Judge Mr Justice Michael Humphreys, who is Northern Ireland's presiding coroner, said disclosing the information would create a real risk to the public interest. I'll suggest that the public are interested, and it's more of a risk that the public are being kept in the dark. When I say public, I mean Noah's family. Mr Justice Humphreys has also said that none of the material subject to the Police Service of Northern Ireland's controversial public interest immunity application is of any central relevance to the questions that November's scheduled inquest would be looking into. But, of course, it is of central relevance to the family of a boy who was found in an area he was unfamiliar with, naked and, according to reports, deep within a storm drain. Although the Police Service of Northern Ireland have confirmed already that foul play was ruled out. Noah's mother, Fiona Donohoe, is hoping for answers to some of the questions surrounding Noah's mysterious disappearance and death through the inquest process. She has been campaigning for the police files to be released in full and has gained a significant backing from the public. But this simply goes to show that although the public are made to believe that we have a say in how things are done in a democratic society and that enough voices will be heard, that's not entirely the case and is in fact pretty much an illusion. A petition created to oppose the public interest immunity application has already hit well over 300,000 signatures and relates to material in 3 police folders of information. It's said that the information relates to reference numbers, grading of intelligence, information relating to police sources and details of PSNI investigative methodologies, with the disclosure of said information potentially damaging national security interests. Delivering his ruling on the application during a remote hearing on Thursday morning, Justice Humphreys said disclosure of the redacted material would give rise to a real risk of serious harm to the public interest. The coroner said the redactions applied for by the police are no more than the minimum necessary to ensure the real risk of harm is mitigated. Yes, but risk of harm to who? The public or the police? Because I can't see how a 14-year-old's death can be embroiled in national security matters. The coroner added, the representatives of the next of kin can be assured that nothing has been redacted which shows that any third party was involved in Noah Donohoe's death, nor that would suggest there has been any cover-up in the course of the investigation. Well, yes, of course. Assurance from a legal system that allows rapists and paedophiles to walk free and police to get away with murder. Yeah, I'm sure the family are well assured. Justice Humphreys said determination of the public immunity interest application involved balancing the principles of open justice against the need to protect the public interest. So basically this seems to be him saying that protecting the public interest is more important than open justice. I think there's a lot of people who would disagree with that. He said the lack of probative value of the material has to be considered against the potential harm posed if information on police methodologies gets into the hands of criminals or terrorists. So hold the inquest in private with only the family allowed to attend, and if necessary get them to sign an NDA or a national security agreement of some kind to prevent them from passing the information on. This whole situation is based on the family not knowing. It's far less important for the rest of the public, and if the family know what happened to a degree they are happy with, then they can simply say now that they know and can move on with their lives. The inquest is to be held in November by Coroner Joe McCriskin. Of course, when information regarding the inquest comes available, I will share that with you here on the channel.